Good morning, 2s and 3s. Will you join me for some breathing? Thank you. So today is Thursday, May 7th, 2020. The word of the day is going to use two vowels together that we have talked about several times in these videos. I'm really enjoying the review. It's actually not intentional. But today's word starts with an R, then comes the E and the A. Now, as you remember, it can say E or it can say eh. In this case, though, it makes the same sound as a double E, so E. Now, then comes an S. Now, the S kind of makes a bit of a Z sound, so just remember that when we sound it out. O and N are both behaving themselves. A, B, L, and the E doesn't really talk, he just kind of hangs out there. Now, just so you know, this is not a magic E situation. Remember that an E cannot jump over two consonants, so it just sits there and hangs out. So let's try to sound it out now. Reasonable. 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 Let's do that with our syllables. Reasonable. So 4 syllables in that. Now, as for the meaning of the word reasonable, reasonable just means that it makes sense. It means that it's something that you could actually expect someone to do, or it could be something that makes sense or is believable. So let me give you an example. If you called a pizza place and you said, I'd like 5 pizzas for my supper today, can I get that? Well, that's a very reasonable request. If you call a pizza place and say, I need 500 pizzas in 10 minutes, that is not a reasonable request. Here's another example. If you said, I'm going to have a bake sale and I'd like everyone to bring a dozen cookies, that's pretty reasonable. If you said, I'm going to have a bake sale and I want this one person to make 12 dozen cookies, that's getting a little less reasonable. So reasonable, it makes sense, it's fair, it's clear. All right. So I'm going to take a little break from the songs and poems today. I am going to do a book, but it's a short one. It's not normally quite so short, but did you know that a lot of times when they make books for babies and toddlers, they take books that are longer and they shorten them by taking out certain parts and just keeping what they consider the best. So I'm getting used to those kind of books, and I have this Dr. Seuss book here called Fox and Socks, and it's a book of tongue twisters. So I thought you might have a good giggle at my expense if I tried it out. I warn you though, I can't show you the picture while I'm reading, because then I'd have to be doing a tongue twister while reading sideways. I'm not that good a reader. But this one I can. Fox, socks, box, knocks. By the way, the K doesn't make a sound because it's with an end. Knocks. Knocks in box, fox in socks. Knocks on fox in socks in box. Socks on knocks and knocks in box. Fox in socks on box on knocks. Just wait, it gets harder and I won't be able to show you. Chicks with bricks, chicks with blocks, chicks with bricks and blocks and clocks. Socks on chicks and chicks on fox, fox on clocks on bricks on blocks, bricks and blocks on knocks on box. Here's an easy game to play. Here's an easy thing to say. He lies. New socks, 2 socks. Whose socks? Sue's socks. Who sews whose socks? Sue sews Sue's socks. Okay, wow. Let's see how the next one goes. Here is lots of new blue goo now. New goo, blue goo, gooey goo. Blue goo, new goo, gluey glue. Well, I'm doing okay so far. Oh boy. Gooey goo for chewy chewing. That's what Goo Goo Goose is doing. Do you choose to gooch? Okay, gotta do that one again. Gooey goo for chewy chewing. That's what Goo Goose is doing. Do you choose to chew goo too, sir? Whoo-hoo. It gets worse. Oh boy. Okay, this one I'll show you the picture just for a second, and then I'll read it to you because I have to look right at it. Okay. When beetles battle beetles in a puddle paddle battle, and the beetle battle puddle is a puddle in a bottle. They call this a tweedle beetle bottle puddle paddle battle muddle. Oh my gosh. And, oh, they're not done yet. Okay, so here's the picture here. By the way, I think in the longer book that the fox keeps annoying Knox with all these tongue twisters, and that's why he's shoving him in the bottle. I'm just guessing. I can't remember reading the longer one. Okay. When a fox is in the bottle where the tweedle beetles battle with their paddles in their puddle on a noodle-eating poodle, this is what they call a tweedle beetle noodle poodle bottled paddled muddled duddled fuddled wuddled fox and soxer. Fox and socks, our game is done, sir. Thank you for a lot of fun, sir. So I hope you enjoyed that. I did too. Have a great day. Bye.